What's going on, guys? TTL here. Today I'm going to be going over my top 3 NBA picks for today. Sorry I didn't have a video yesterday. There were only 2 NBA games and then the Super Bowl game. So I posted 2 or 3 NBA slips in VIP, but there just wasn't really much to share. Maybe a few 2 picks, maybe a kind of far-fetched 6 pick just because there were only 2 games. But definitely a lot of games going on today, and there's a lot of props that I'm actually loving today. So let's lock these in, guys. Let's make some money. And really quick before we get started, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. We're almost at that 18,000 subscriber mark. I would love to reach that 20,000, 25,000 mark. That's a huge milestone when you're getting to a fifth of 100K, a fourth of 100K. That's just a beautiful area to be at. So make sure you're hitting that subscribe button, guys. I do try and upload usually every single day. Obviously, recently there have been some gaps, but typically it's every single day. Last year we went like 3 months in a row of just every single day, even on Christmas. But make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and leave a comment if you're telling any of these picks. Let's get into the actual meat and potatoes of the video. Really quick, if you guys want to sign up to Patreon, $20 a month, you get all my slips. That's what I consider to be VIP, quote unquote. You get Prizepicks, UnderDog, Chalkboard, Sleeper, Betr. I do League of Legends. We do Counter-Strike. MLB, when it starts back, is one of my biggest money makers with League of Legends. So once MLB starts up, League of Legends is already going to be started up because it's going right now, and it goes pretty much all year. And I mean, it's just having those two together is crazy. We make a lot of money, but we also do NFL. NBA has been great to us this year. Obviously, NFL not going to have any more until next year, like at the end of this year. But we do sportsbook bets, watch parties, live streams, VIP only giveaways. I gave away $250 just this morning, last night. So definitely make sure to sign up, guys. Only $20 a month. Highly recommend it. And you get every slip that I personally play. Now, I will say there are ways to get free trials. If you sign up to Prizepicks, UnderDog, Chalkboard, Sleeper, use code TTL. You'll get a 100% match on whatever you deposit. And you'll get a free week of VIP for each one you sign up to. So you can get up to actually 2 months VIP if you sign up to everything in the Discord. But highly recommend it, and let's get into the video. So first off, we're going to look over at DG Fantasy. DG Fantasy is an app that compares odds to lines on Prizepicks and UnderDog. And we're going to put it on NBA right here. And we're just going to see if it's comparing the odds to any lines on Prizepicks. If there's anything that it's showing us like is just far off. This is typically how I start my research to see if I should look further at something. Typically, I'll look at DG Fantasy, head on over to Outlier, do my research on the stats, and just make sure it's a good play. But right now, the best play on the board regarding odds only is Brandon Ingram over 5.5 rebounds. I personally haven't played this one. It does look like it could be a decent play, though. Fliff has it at -160, FanDuel -140, BetMGM -150. Seems like it could be a decent play. I'll have to look at this one after the video's over, but could be a good play if you guys are interested. If you're interested in getting DG Fantasy, use code LIMIT for 25% off your first month. But it's usually a really good way for us to find some quick props that we can just look at the stats, plug and play, plug it into Prizepicks, and be done. But let's head over to Outlier and actually go over the 3 picks that I'm actually looking at for today. We're going to click on props. Outlier, you get a free week if you use my link, but that's pretty much it. The 3 picks I'm going to give out today. So my top play of the day is going to be Kuminga, and we're taking over 2.5 assists. So let's type it in. Kuminga over 2.5 assists. Let's type it in on here. Jonathan Kuminga over 2.5 assists. We can see this is at -138 on FanDuel, -120 on DraftKings, and -117 on Caesars. So if you can get this for -120, -117 on certain apps, if those are legal in your state, do that. But at -130, I would rather, -130, -135, I'd honestly rather just take it on Prizepicks. Last 10, he's cashed this in 6 of his last 10. 2023, he's only cashed this in 29% of games, 14 of 49. It looks terrible. But let's dig deeper and let's see why I love this prop so much. They're 29%, 14 of 49. First off, let's look at the Utah defense. 29th in the league for assists allowed versus power forwards. Dead last in the league for amount of assists allowed to power forward. That's already a good step in the right direction. When we go from total to away games, we can see he's hit 5 games in a row from his away games. That's another good little bump up, you know. Games without players. As we know, Chris Paul's been out for maybe a month, 2 months, month and a half, something similar to that. We put without Chris Paul. He's played 18 games. Oh, man, it's been longer than I thought. It's been 3 months. Has he been out every game since then? No, it doesn't seem like it. Yeah, early January was when he started being out every game, right? Seems like it. 9 of 18 total without Chris Paul. So that's already like beautiful. We can see why his line is at 2.5. We can also see his minutes. He's playing 30 minutes per game without Chris Paul. Was playing 25 beforehand. So without Chris Paul. And we can see some of these games he played 15 minutes, 23 minutes. But then recently he's been playing 30 plus. So just to like get some of the scragglers out, I like doing around 26 minutes per game. So we can see if he's played 26, just so we're accurate, right? Just so we're accurate. That didn't help us at all stat-wise right now. We're still at 50%. But just to get those scragglers out, because the odds of him playing 14 or 15 minutes is just very low, unless he gets injured. But we say he's going to play at least 26 minutes. And we can see he's cashed in 7 of 14 games playing 26 minutes or more. If we go to away games, he's cashed 5 of 8 away games playing 26 minutes or more without Chris Paul. And we can see 5 of those have been in a row back to back. So definitely loving this. Let's lock it in, guys. Jonathan Kuminga over 2.5 assists. I do think that this could be bumped up during the day to 3, maybe even 3.5 though, especially with the Jazz poor assist defense to power forwards. So let's lock that one in. Let's go on to pick number 2, which is Josh Hart over 8.5 rebounds versus the Rockets. So let's take a look. Josh Hart, sometimes it does mess up when you're searching. Over 8.5 rebounds, minus 132 on FanDuel, minus 130 on DraftKings, minus 125 on Caesars. We can all see that. Last 10 is cashed in 8 games in a row. I'm going to tell you right now, this is a phenomenal play today. I'm loving this play today. 2023, 35%, 18 of 52. This is why you dig deeper. This is why you look at stuff. Look at the research. First of all, Rockets rebounds defense 16th in the league versus shooting guards 26th in the league. So bottom 5 team for rebounds allowed to shooting guards. Games without player. If we can remember, Randall is out. Mitchell Robinson is out. Without Randall and without Mitchell Robinson, which I mean just Randall because Robinson's been out since Randall's been out. But he's cashed in 7 of 7 games. From January 29th versus the Hornets, he went over. Versus the Jazz, went over. Pacers over. Lakers over. Grizzlies over. Mavericks over. Pacers again over. Today's versus the Rockets, they're 26th in the league for rebounds allowed to shooting guards. I don't think he's going to have a problem today. And let's just get it, guys. He's cashed in 8 straight games, 7 of 7 without Randall. I don't see a reason not to lock this in. Let's make some money and lock in Josh Hart over 8.5 rebounds. After those two, you can pair these two together if you would like. I also have a third favorite pick. If you're on UnderDog, put all 3 of them. Get the 6x potential. 6x on 3 picks on UnderDog is crazy. You get 5x everywhere else. But my third and final pick, it's going to be one of the most popular picks of the day. I will say that. But it's John Collins over 9 rebounds. We got this at 8.5 in the VIP. He's already, we can see he's cashed in 3 of the last 5, pushed in 2. That doesn't really matter though. But we got him at 8.5 in the VIP. I'm loving this play. Over 8.5, minus 138, minus 130, minus 139, minus 130 odds. 2023, 53%, 26 of 49. At home, that bumps up to 57%, 13 of 23. The Warriors overall 11th in the league for rebounds allowed versus power forwards 27th in the league. So bottom 5 team, bottom 3 team, or bottom 4, I guess, team for rebounds allowed versus power forwards. It's supposed to be a super close game as well. 1.5 point spread. We can see he's exceeded this in 5 straight games. as well in general. And he's just been killing it this season. So I'm loving this prop. Let's lock it in. We can see some games he's not playing as many minutes either. So if we decided to do the thing where he at least plays 25 minutes, because that's typically what he's going to play, we can do that if we wanted. 11 of 13 at home, 22 of 32, 69% overall. So I'm loving this. Let's lock it in. John Collins over 9 rebounds. Let's get it, guys. These are my top 3 picks of the day. Go join the free Discord. Sign up to Underdog using code TTL. Sign up to Sleeper, Chalkboard, code TTL. Get those free weeks of VIP. Tell with us, and let's make some money.